Hi Narayani, are you here with me?
రెండు బుక్ చెక్కి 50,000 ఫోన్ పే కొట్టరాదా అంత
Yes,
అడుగుడు ఆన్లైన్
Bhumika, I'm here.
Yes. Hi, very good evening.
Very good evening.
I think we can begin in 2-3 minutes. Let them join.
Sounds perfect.
Okay.
రేపు ఫ్రైడే కదా రేపు ఫ్రైడే కదా రేపు ఫ్రైడే కదా మార్నింగ్ ఇచ్చే మరి చెక్ ఈవినింగ్ అగ్రిమెంట్ అయిపోతుంది కదా బ్యాంక్ బంద్ మళ్ళీ ఎల్లుండి బ్యాంకులు బంద్ ఉంటాయి 2 రోజులు రెండో శనివారం ఆదివారం అక్కడ నుంచి ఎన్ని రోజులు ఇప్పుడు మనకు అగ్రిమెంట్ చేసుకున్నప్పటి నుంచి
నేను 60 days టైం ఉంటుంది లోపలనే నెక్స్ట్ మంత్ 10th
ఒకవేళ నీకు ఏమైనా డబ్బులు ఉంటే కూడా ఒక 5 లక్షలు అరేంజ్ అనుకో ఇచ్చేసి మళ్ళీ ఒక అగ్రిమెంట్
All right.
దానికి వెనకంగా రాసి డేట్ సైన్ పెట్టుకోవాలి
So how are you feeling, by the way? So this is your first session of the 21 days long journey that you are going to have with us. Are you all excited? I just want to quickly know. Just write down in the chat box.
ఇది జూలై మంత్ కదా బాబు
Yashwani is saying very low volume. Is it Narayani? My voice is not audible properly, or is it fine?
It's fine at my end.
Okay. You can check your connection, by the way, like those who is thinking like my voice is not coming. It's audible. Okay. I can see many people are saying it's audible. Perfect. So yeah, what's the energy like? Are you excited? Sanuja is saying very much excited. Shrishti is very much excited. What about others? I'm really happy that you all are using the chat box properly, because that's what we want. We don't want passive. We don't want you to be passive, learners who are just listening everything. We want it to be an interactive session, so that it looks, because it's a teaching after all. So we want everyone to participate equally. Rosie is saying, will the recording available? No, Rosie. As I told earlier, also the recording will not be available due to some proprietary reasons. You'll have to attend all the sessions. Yes, this is the first session. Tanya is saying this is the first. Yes, today is the first session. Today is your orientation session. Okay, I see many people are saying they are super excited. That's really lovely. Okay. So genuinely, I'm really excited to have this long journey with all of you. It's 21 days. We are going to learn a lot of things. We are going to grow together. We are going to develop certain skills that you can actually use in your real world life, right? So who is with me? Who is going to be consistent and who is going to attend all the sessions? Okay, Alifia says yes. What about others?
ఫోటో ఏదైనా కావాలన్నా కింద సెకండ్
Okay, perfect.
కొట్టేసి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి ఉంది కదా నేను సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకొని
Okay, one more thing. I request all of you to please switch on your cameras, because I really want to know with whom I'm interacting to.
ఏం చేస్తున్నాయి చెప్తుంది
Great, I can see some of you have already enabled the camera. Great.
అలాంటివి
So nice to see everyone. Just one more thing. I'll put everyone on mute for the smooth conduction of classes, right? Meanwhile, if you have any doubt during the sessions or after the session, you can just use the chat box. That's why we encourage every one of you to use the chat box. Right? So if you have any doubt during the session, if you want to say anything, please use the chat box. I've enabled for everyone. So whenever you are texting, mark it for everyone. Okay? All right.
ఎక్కడ ఢిల్లీకి పోతారా ఢిల్లీకి పోతా పంజాబ్ పోతారు
All right. Also, one more thing. Are you all going through the reading material that we have been sharing with you today? I think certain reading materials were shared. A quiz was also taken. Were you able to do the quizzes, and were you able to go through the study material that we were sharing with you? Okay. Many people are saying yes. Someone is saying very, very helpful. That's really great. Okay, Shivan says some part I have been able to go through. Some people are saying no. Why? What's the reason? See, guys, there is one more thing. If our community that works here, we always send certain reading materials and quizzes on the WhatsApp group, right? So you have to at least make sure that you open the WhatsApp every 1 hour to see what material we are sharing, what type of quizzes we are sharing, right? To be updated and to have a hang of things that are going on. that is actually going to help you, right? That's why you have enrolled into this community. So I really urge every one of you, just a sec. Who has done that? Can someone please, hi, Narayani, can you, are you also able to see some screen?
రేపు ఆరా
I've just fixed.
Okay, okay.
ఏం
Thank
చేయడు
you.
ఇక్కడ
Yeah, so I really urge every one of you to go through the WhatsApp messages that we are sharing. We are sharing all the reading materials there.
Raja.
Okay, you have to attempt all the quizzes to understand and to implement that knowledge, right? So even if you're not able to do every hour, try to do it at least, once in a day. Go through what is being taught, what is being taught there. Have a glance at the things. Okay, will you be able to do that? I know there are many people who are working professionals, so it might be difficult to, see every time, each and everything. But I want every one of you to at least in a day go through all the materials that we have been sharing. Okay. Okay, perfect. I can see many yeses.
ఏం కదా
That's the energy I need throughout the session. Okay. All right. I think it's time. I am going to share my slides and we can start now. Just allow me a moment.
ఉన్నారా
Narayani, also can you please admitting the people who are entering the webinar?
Sure.
Yeah.
మనకు అడ్డంగా రికార్డ్ అయితే బాగుంటుంది
All right. Is my screen visible, guys?
పెట్టేస్తుంది ఏం కాదు
Yes.
నిన్న మనకి ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్
perfect.
జర్నీ చేస్తే అర్థం కాదు స్క్రీన్ రికార్డింగ్ పెట్టింది ఇంటికి వెళ్ళి చేయాలి
అంటే నేను నడుపుతా కూర్చో
ఏం కాదు ఇట్లా అడ్డంగా
The
పెట్టింది
session will be around 1.5 hours. Okay. So you're going to take really good insights from the session. So I urge every one of you to stay. All right. So today I'll start now. So today, welcome you all first of all to this first session of your 21-day contract drafting journey, the master contract drafting journey that you have enrolled in. And wherein in today's session, we are going to discuss how to earn independently with domestic and international clients and get your dream job at law firms or MNCs and earn a massive side income as a litigator. Are you ready to learn this? This is your first session. Perfect. Great. See, so again, a very good evening to one and all. I hope you all are doing great. And welcome to the Law Seeker Contract Drafting Community course. So I just want to quickly know how is everyone doing? We had a good evening, hi, hello, everything. But I just want to know quickly, like, how is everyone doing? I know it's Thursday evening. Some of you might be tired after work or something like that. What's the situation like? I just want to know out of curiosity. Abhishek is really excited for the session. Rajat is saying doing great. Srishti is saying doing great. Kashish is chilling. Okay. Okay, someone is saying here it is raining, ma'am. In fact, at my place also, it's been raining. Tanya is saying exhausted, thoda sa, but very curious. That's really great, Tanya. That's really lovely. Okay. Rahul is saying I had work from home today, so no tiredness. Very nice. Someone are enjoying college vacations. Great. So we have a lot of, diverse answers here. That's really great to hear. And also I want to quickly know, like, where are you joining from? Like, which city or state are you joining from? Like, currently I am joining from Prayagraj, also known as Allahabad. From where are you guys joining from? Okay, Lucknow, okay, UP only, Kerala, Bangalore, Chhindwara, okay, nice. Noida, Delhi, Haridwar, Gwalior, oh nice. Mathura, Meerut, Madurai. I think we have almost covered every part of India here. Varanasi, great. Oh, someone is also from Prayagraj. Hi. All right, great. That's really good to know, guys, from where you all are joining. Now, also, what stage of your career are you at? We know like who all are there in the session. Yeah, where are you joining from? Now, I want to know that currently at what stage of your career are you at? Like, tell us in the chat box. You are currently a law student. You can be a freshly law graduate. You can be a working professional with some level of experience, new or very senior. You might be a litigator also. Like, what's the situation like? What are you currently doing, by the way? I just want to know. Okay. I see many fresh graduates here. Oh, many fresh graduates, practicing advocates, working professional, junior advocates. Okay. Final year. I believe there are many law students, I guess, in between us. Okay. Some people are freshly graduate as well. Many litigators here as well. Okay. Someone is a housewife. Great. Okay. People who are completing their LLM or have completed their LLM. Okay, we have these people as well. Nice, nice. So we have a very diverse crowd. We have everyone, law students from first year to fifth year, freshly law graduates. We also have working professionals with us, right? And people who are actively looking for opportunities. So that's great to hear. And that is how we are going to help each and every one of you during these sessions. Now tell me one thing before I begin. What exactly brings you here? Like you have enrolled into this 21-day community, right? 21-day contract drafting community. Like what was the main core motivation before joining this community? Like you all have enrolled into this community. What were you thinking? Like what you want to achieve by joining this community? Any goal that you have? Apeksha is saying she wants good job. Okay. Anil wants to learn drafting. Okay, let me just see some answers. Want to improve. Many people are saying skill enhancement. Okay. Need to learn documentation, corporate clients, master drafting. Okay. Okay. Side hustle. Many people also want to do freelancing. Great. You are at a perfect place, by the way. Okay. Improve skills. Want to build a good CV to get tier 1 law firm's job. Okay. Skill polishing. Nice. Okay, someone is saying I want to learn contract drafting because it's the foundation. Very true. Very true. Very true. This is Mehak Pandey. Correct, Mehak. Absolutely correct. Okay, Aditi is saying to have basic knowledge before entering law school. So we also have students who are not yet in their law schools, who are about to join. That's really great. And that shows the dedication that you all have. So really like good work, guys, that you have joined this community for the same. So I understand these are the core motivation behind this, why you have enrolled into this community. Now, tell us your primary goal. Like, what is the first goal that you were thinking? Like, first thing, you want a steady side independent income, right? Like someone who's already working, they want an independent income. Then secondly, someone wants international dollar clients. Someone is there who wants actually, to work with international clients who can pay in dollars or any other currency. And someone who want to, work in a law firm, a good tier 1 law firm, or in an in-house, as an in-house counsel in a company. Someone who want to work in GCC, right? GCC job if you want to work in. Grow your current practice, whatever you are doing currently, but you want to grow your current practice, right? I think these are the 4 goals. Many of you have already stated in the chat box that these are certain things that you're already you want after completing this particular course. Now quickly, before I begin with the skills and everything about the community, I'll quickly introduce you to the mentors who will be taking your sessions. Okay, so first, I'm Bhumika Saxena. I'll be taking many of your sessions. I am currently a PhD scholar. I did my LLM from Nalsar University of Law, Hyderabad, and I am pursuing my PhD in arbitration law. And I come from an academic background, so I have pursued as an assistant professor previously. Okay, and I'll be taking your sessions. Then you also have with us Irene Ibrahim, a corporate lawyer with expertise in contract drafting and work with corporate clients, which is one of the leading corporate law firms in India. And she has mentored over 5K learners interested in starting their contract drafting journey at LawSeco. And she is thrilled to be your mentor and to teach you everything throughout. Then you also have Narayani with us. Narayani, can you please introduce yourself? She is there with us in the session and she'll be taking the core skill part today. So yeah.
Yeah, so hi, very good evening, guys. This is Narayani Anand. Very excited to be here today. And as this says, I'm a lawyer formerly at Trilegal and Khaitan and Co. And also did my LLM in IT and data laws from LSC. And yeah, I'm very excited. I think a core part of our work here is going to be to teach you how to use technology to enhance your workflow as a lawyer. So really excited to be here, and yeah, look forward to the rest of the evening.
Thank you so much, Narayani. Thank you. All right. We also have with us Vrinda Singh. She's a corporate lawyer and legal educator who has guided more than 2,000 students into international legal freelancing careers. She's also going to take some of your sessions. She is an alumni of Jindal Global Law School. Okay. She also have a working experience. She also have a legal industry litigation experience, as well as she has worked in academics as well. So she's also going to be mentoring you. Further, we have Abhipsha Anamika. She's former Supreme Court advocate. She's the director at LawSeco now. She has taught many students, okay, with respect to many communities, be it contract drafting, independent director, criminal litigation. She has mentored like 10K plus learners here. Okay, so she come with that expertise, and she's also be taking some of your sessions, right? So this is about your mentors. Okay. So, okay, now before we dive into today's session, you already had a hang of things, how this whole community is going to work, who are going to be your mentors. Let me understand something before I start today's session. What is your expectation from this course that you have joined? I mean, I've already asked you what is your primary goal. I've already asked you what are your motivation behind joining this particular course. Now, quickly tell me in the chat box, what were you expecting? Or like, what are the takeaways that you have to, you have to grab after joining this session? Is there any sort of expectation that you have from this course? Just feel free to write whatever you feel like. Okay, many people are saying income. Okay. I can see many people has written A also as an option. Many people want to start earning side income, or want to start their career. And second is the second category that we have is that who want to enhance their existing contract drafting skills. Okay, perfect. Very nice. Great. Now, for the next 3 months, we are going to teach you and help you take action that will help you achieve these goals. Okay. Presently, many young lawyers, even seniors in the profession, are clueless how to streamline their career for success. Okay. A lot of trial and error happens, but hardly, these things bring results. That the hard work we deserve. I think many of you might be trying. We have a lot of fresh graduates with us. You might be trying to a lot of places for opportunities, and for companies, law firms, and many other places to work with any senior, but you might be getting polite rejections or no response at all, right? But like many we work really hard, but we don't get the results that we desire for. How many of you can actually relate to the situation that you really try to work with a lot of clients, work with a lot of company, you want to get hired, but you are facing these problems? Still you are capable, you know how to do things. I think around 55 people are saying yes. So I think many people, okay. Many people are facing this situations, right? Okay, understood. So first thing that can happen is, I think the first struggle that you guys might have, and you might be able to relate, is that you might be a fresher, okay, or a mid-level litigation lawyer who is stuck in a low-income job in a chamber, right? Is this a situation for people who are actually a fresher or a mid-level litigation lawyer who are stuck in a low-income job in a chamber? You want to build a litigation practice, but making money in litigation is terribly difficult. Like, my friends are there in litigation. There are many of my friends who are in litigation. There are many of my students who are there in litigation, and they have this thing in mind that litigation does not pay pretty much well, especially when you're a first generation lawyer and your early years. It takes time to build your empire in litigation. Is it? Do you also think that litigation is certainly, it takes a lot of times of yours? You have to work like a lot of working hours, but still the income is not that much that you actually deserve. I see many people are saying yes, absolutely. Right? Also, the problem is that if you're already a third or fourth generation lawyer, great. But if you're first generation lawyer, you don't have that clientele, right? You have to build that clientele. Spend most of your time running around registry, taking adjournments or doing repetitive tasks, right? These are certain things that you have to do when you are starting and establishing your own career in litigation. That's the first struggle. Secondly, some people might be there in the audience who are stuck in your role for a long time at a law firm or any in-house counsel job without any promotion. You feel like you have hit a ceiling, like you are there in a company working for so long, 4 to 5 years, but still there is no growth. Okay, there's no growth. You're not able to, achieve that success. You're just stuck into that 5 to 6 contracts that you're drafting, but there is no growth of your own. No salary is being increased, no promotion is happening. So the money isn't flowing even if you have a stable job. You really want to get a promotion. You have a normal 9 to 5 job, everything is there. That's great. But you're stuck, right? You want a promotion, you want to switch, you want more salary, but you do not know actually how to do that, how to even evolve in your environment, right? Do we have some people who are stuck in the current role who actually want to grow? Like I have heard, like we have litigators and students who are doing that. What about these people? Yes. Okay, I can see many yeses. So we have this type of audience as well. Perfect. Now struggles. The third struggle would be, are you also someone who is unable to crack a law firm or in-house counsel job interviews due to lack of legal practical skills? Like you are trying for jobs, you are looking for job opportunities, okay, and you're going for interviews and everything, but you are afraid that they are going to ask some practical questions. Because of zero experience, you'll not be able to answer that. You have theoretical knowledge, you know everything, you know the laws and everything, but employer want people who can actually hit the ground running, who actually has at least some practical exposure. Do you face difficulty when you are you even feel afraid that I can't sit in that interview because they might ask me very practical questions and I have no experience of my own? Is it situation with everyone? And also maybe some of you are even afraid to sit for these interviews, as I told you, because you do not know what questions to expect and how to tackle them. In fact, it happened with me also. When I was a fresher, when I just graduated from my law school, I really had no idea what to say in my interview because I have no experience. And internships, in internships also you have a very limited exposure. A real life working experience is totally different. So it makes a little stress what to say in the interviews. And I can see many people can relate to this situation, right? Okay. Now the fourth thing is that, are you also someone who is stuck in a tier 1 city? Okay, you are living in a very good city like Bangalore, Delhi, Bombay, and your expenses are greater than your earnings. The cost of living is eating into whatever you are making. See, every big city if you live in, you must see the cost of living is very high. You need to have a good income to at least live in that cities, right? Many people live in tier 1 cities. But do you think that the amount you are earning, the senior does not pay you enough money to probably even afford your rent or basics, but you have no money to send back home or take risk in your career? See, I think whenever we are studying in law school, and when we always think like our parents have invested a lot of money in ourselves, and we need to do something so that at least we can help our home. I think many of you might have this feeling that if we have invested this much money of our parents, at least we need certain level of a job that we can actually also help our home. We can send some money to home. All city and facing this problem. Okay, I think 80 people are saying yes. Okay. All right. Now, also there might be some people who are, who are a law student. You have no guidance on how to stay ahead of the curve. So especially if you're from a non-NLU background, you're probably applying to random offices and chambers and hoping that something is going to land. People who are not from a non-NLU background, they probably might be feeling that they don't have a way in as non-NLU people do have, right? But you have no clue about how to start earning while learning and get independent clients from your day one. You know what, we always think that when we are in law school, that how will we start even doing this freelancing and other work? But you know what, if you can even start working from your day one of your law school, that's not a problem. But the thing is, we don't know how to start that, and we are going to help you in that, right? There might be some people in the ground, who might be from non-NLU background and are unable to get a competitive salary as well. It feels like the deck is stacked against you, right? Then there are certain senior professionals who has spent a decade or more building expertise in fields like HR, Procurement. We also have some people, right, who are from non-law background and IT and may even have drafted or reviewed many contracts as part of your job. But there exists a glass ceiling as to how much you can earn in these roles, right? So these are certain situations, and I can already see the chat box that you're already writing what all situation you can resonate with, what you can connect with. So I have a fair idea what what the current audience, what the problems they're currently facing. So if any of these sounds familiar to you, you're not alone. You can see the chat box. You can just see the chat box. You can see many people who are writing that they are facing these issues. So you're not alone in this. This is a reality for thousands of lawyers, law students in India that they are facing. Okay. But here is the good news. There is a way out. Okay. There is a way out. And our goal in the coming weeks in this 21-day journey is to bring awareness to all of you. Do you know that this need to be the case? Even though the crisis is normalized in the legal industry, the modern economy is booming with work that we can capitalize on with the right legal skills and networking skills. So you have to understand, even it is, if you feel it's difficult, but there is a one good thing that currently the modern economy is booming. If you have the correct legal relevant skills, right legal skills, and you know how to network these skills, how to outreach, if you can do these two things, you can actually start earning money, and whatever goals you are trying to achieve, you will be able to achieve that. Okay. And also one promise before we start, we teach in very plain English. Okay. No complicated words initially, because we know some people are there who are starting from scratch. Checklist first, jargon last. If you can follow a checklist, you can also draft, right? You'll see this for yourself in the next 30 minutes. The core skill that we are going to teach today is the influencer agreement, and you're going to understand how you can do it, right? What I'm saying and how you can actually going to see this in the next 30 minutes. Okay. Also, let me introduce you to one very unique opportunity that can end these crises for you. All the crises that we have discussed, right? Whatever struggles that we are facing as an audience per se, how we can actually, how you can end the crisis, these struggle that you are facing. So first is by learning how to work in contracts. So you have to first of all start learning drafting, reviewing of contracts, negotiation, advisory, and dispute resolution. Okay. Contract drafting is one of the most high in demand skills in the market today. No matter how many years of experience you have, if you have this skill, you can start monetizing it. Okay. Unlike litigation, for example, I already told you, building your litigation practice takes a lot of time. Lot of years are there. You have to invest a lot of years, and then also it's not surety that you will be able to achieve that, success or not. But working in contract drafting is completely different. Working in contracts and start generating income within weeks. If you are able to learn the relevant skills and if you know how to monetize these skills, you can actually excel in your contract drafting journey. Okay. Let me show you how this apply to different situations, right? Do you want to know how to apply this for different situations? Like we have discussed what are the crises that you all are facing. We have discussed what type of audience that we have. So we are going to discuss how we can, solve this problem for each and every learner that we have here. You want to learn? Okay. Someone is saying electricity problem. One plus naught. 1 plus naught. Can you please rename yourself? Okay. Perfect. So for the first person, for freshers who are looking for a job. So if you are someone who has recently graduated and is actively looking for jobs, independent work, freelancing, contract drafting is the great way to start. See, if you choose to go for an in-house law firm job, 60-70% of your work is going to revolve around contracts. Interviews land easy if you know these skills, right? So here's what in-house counsel and law firm salaries actually look like. See, in-house legal compensation is like, if you have like 0 to 2 years of experience, you can earn around 10 lakhs. If you have 2 to 4 years of experience, your salary could be 16 lakhs and so on. See, this is a data for the in-house legal compensation. Further, for law firm associate, salary breakdown could be like, if you are working in a tier 1 law firm, your salary could be, monthly salary could be 1.1 to 1.6 lakhs. The annual would be, of course, 12 to 20 LPA. Then if you're in tier 2 law firm, you have 50 to 90K money that you can earn monthly, and annually it will be 6 to 11 LPA, right? And then monthly salary for Tier 3 law firm is a little less, of course, 15K to 40K, which makes it annual 2 to 5 LPA. And when you're working in tier 1 law firms, the performance, bonus, medical phones, club memberships everything has been there. So there are a lot of perks when you're working in tier 1 law firms. But when you're working in tier 2 law firms, some bonus are there, fewer perks are there, right? And in tier 3, very limited and no perks are there, right? So this is a basic breakdown of a law firm salary that you get. Right, so we have seen breakdown for in-house compensation and the law firm compensation. Now, how many of you are here who want law firm and in-house counsel jobs? How many of you are here? See, many of you are saying that move to the skill. I just want to, first of all, understand the crowd that we have here. So once we are able to understand accordingly, we'll be able to, help them achieve those skills. That's why we are asking these questions. Okay. So how many of you are here who want to learn, who want a law firm job or an in-house counsel job? Are there people? Okay. I can see many people want job, in-house counsel job. Okay. Law firm jobs, tier 1 law firms job. Okay. Perfect. See, you also have the choice to start freelancing as a contract drafting lawyer or paralegal in domestic and international market if you want to. You are not dependent on a senior to pay you every month and can scale at your own pace. Now, first thing is that you can get a job in tier 1 law firm or in-house counsel. Second thing is that you can also start doing freelancing if you are able to do contract drafting. Okay, if you are able to write a good contract, you can start your own freelancing practice and which you can work at your own pace. Correct. So if you are doing this domestically, for example, if you are drafting contracts for Indian clients, here is a snapshot of what you can actually earn on a monthly basis. So this is a data by Flexit website. So it is saying that the median is around 11,400, 25,090th percentile. So this is something that you earn as a freelancer. So basically, this website is saying that if you start freelancing as a contract drafting lawyer, you can earn around rupees 5,000 to rupees 15,000 per day, depending on the complexity. Even if you earn rupees 7,000 per day and work 20 days a month, that is rupees 1,40,000 per month. Don't you think this is great? Like, you have to just work at your own pace. Whatever work you are going to take, that much money you are going to earn. So this can be your primary income also, or this can be your secondary income or additional income also, side income as well. Isn't it great, right? Also, if you go international, the prices are more higher. We will show you the numbers in some time. But when you have an international client, they pay you in a much better way. They pay you in dollars, right? So, or any other currency that they have. So the prices are much better. Even with a conservative start, say a few gigs, if you have like 4 to 5 gigs only in the first month when you started, you can start earning around 40 to 50K, and it's a real win, right? I understand, like initially clients nahi milenge aapko ekdam se. When you're starting in a conservative way, first thing aapka salary 40 to 50K rehne wala hai. Okay, as a freelancer. Now, if you're still in college, students typically start at 15 to 25K per month part-time. So don't think that you're a student, you cannot start. If you are a student, you can also start freelancing, and this is the money that you can start earning, which as a student changes everything. And I'm going to tell you how. Okay, we'll help you get there. We are actually going to help you achieve these targets that we
హాఫ్ ఎకర్ అంటే 5 గుంటలు కావాలి కదా, అప్పుడు ఈ పొడుగుతా ఇట్లా 5 గుంటలు ఇస్తాడు, అప్పుడు హాఫ్ ఎకర్ అవుతుంది. ఇప్పుడైతే ఇంతే చేస్తాం. ఓకే, ఈ 10 గుంటలో ఇక్కడ ఒక రాయి, ఇక్కడ ఒక రాయి మనకు నాటుతారు. ఇక్కడ రాయి, ఇక్కడ రాయి కొలిసినప్పుడు మాత్రం హాఫ్ ఎకర్కి ఇట్లా కొలిచి పెడతాం అన్నట్టు. ఈ 7 నెలలు 6 నెలలు 8 నెలలు ఒక నెంబర్ రాసుకుందాం. 7-8 నెలల్లో మనం సేమ్ ఇదే రేటుకి 7-8 మంత్స్ లోపల మనం వాడికి అమౌంట్ ఇచ్చేయాలి. ఇప్పుడు ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఇప్పుడు గుంటకు 2 లక్షలు పడుతుంది అందాక మనకి. సపోజ్ ఇంకా 5 గుంటలు అంటే అవుతుంది 5 గుంటలు 10 నెలలు చెప్తున్నాం. అవి మనం వాడికి 7 నెలల్లో మనం ఇచ్చేసాలి. అది కథ. అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, ఈ 5 గుంటలు కూడా రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ అయిపోతుంది. ఈ మధ్యలో 3 నెలలు మనం తీసేస్తాం అన్నట్టు. ప్రస్తుతం అయితే 15 గుంటలు చేస్తాం. 15 గుంటలకు అయితే 6 నెలల తర్వాత
am I audible now?
అట్లా.
Yes, you're audible now.
Okay, so sorry, my electricity went off. Just give me a moment. I'll reshare my slides again.
పాస్బుక్ లో ఎక్స్ట్రా యాడ్ చేస్తారు అంతే, సేమ్ పాస్బుక్ లో ఉంటుంది. చెప్పు పెట్టా
మంచిగా ఉంటుంది. పక్క ఎకరం అన్నట్టు చెరువు ఎకరం ఆనుకొని ఉంటుంది. ఇదే ప్రైస్ లో ఇప్పించగలుగుతావు.
ఆయనతో మాట్లాడి రేపు చెప్తాను, రేపు చెప్తున్నా అయిపోతుంది. రేపు సాయంత్రం 7:30కి అట్లా అగ్రిమెంట్ రాస్తాను.
Yes.
అదే బాగుంటది ల్యాండ్ మాత్రం మంచి. నువ్వు చూసావా వెళ్ళావు అక్కడికి సార్?
Okay. Are my slides visible now?
అంటే బట్లపల్లికి తీసుకెళ్ళింది.
ల్యాండ్ కాడికి
Please
వెళ్ళలేదు.
let me know in the chat box.
వీళ్ళకి
Someone is asking where get freelancing jobs, how to apply. Yes, Krishna, we are just coming into that. Okay, we'll be explaining you that soon.
అయినప్పుడు
Right. So we were discussing how you can start earning this much money as a freelancer, right? Now this also gives you the opportunity to work from anywhere. You do not have, you do not have to move to a new city to do this. The best part about freelancing is that you can do at any place that you are in. So even even if you're at a remote place, that doesn't matter. Like you can work from anywhere. So basically so your tier 1 level earnings with massive savings is happening here. So best part about freelancing is you can take work at your own pace, first thing. Secondly, you can even work from wherever you want, which actually helps, which less expenditure is there on rents, on transport, and on food, right? So that's the best part about freelancing. Now for litigation lawyers, just a second.
చెన్నై అక్కడి నుంచి మొత్తం
Just allow me a moment, guys. Okay. Yes. Now for litigation lawyers, the situation is if you are a litigation lawyer with an independent practice, okay? With an independent practice of working as a junior in a chamber, contract drafting can be your side income. See, someone who is starting early or who want it as a side income, they can start it. But someone who is already in litigation, and we already discussed how litigation, does not pay as much in a much better way. So that can also become your side income. For people who are just starting out, this is a great opportunity to have a sustainable income while you build your litigation career. So if you're already working in a litigation, you can even start working, take out some time from your busy schedule and start doing freelancing, and you can actually start building your freelancing career as well, and you can start earning some money side by side. Think about this. You can draft 5 contracts every month and earn rupees 50,000, and still you have 80 to 90% of your time available for your litigation practice. So see, the issue that we were discussing, that when we start earning, we always feel that you should have some money for your extra expenses also, not only the basics that we have. And by starting freelancing as a litigator, you can also start gaining this extra income.
మనం తీసుకోవచ్చు.
Also you'll have a lot of time also with you. Okay, so you can start by helping clients on simpler contracts. Okay, don't go to the complex contracts per se. Primarily prove your worth first, and later work on more higher stake matters. If you are starting for the first time, start with easy contracts. Don't go with the complex contracts and everything, right? So assume that to understand this whole situation, assume that me and Naraini, okay, we are starting a company, and you help us with small contracts as we grow. You do advanced work with us. So basically we are starting a company, we are still beginners, right? We are growing. So what you are doing is we hire you to draft our small contracts because we need certain compliances to make on, right? Now you are there with us from the start, but now you know our business very well because you are there with us from the start. You have worked with us for so long and have also been litigating on the side, right? So tomorrow when we have any dispute, any form of dispute happens with one of our vendors, we will reach out. Why will not we reach out to you? Because you are there, we trust you, you have already done a lot of work with us, right? So we will not reach out to you automatically if you have done the good work for us. If you have done some work, you have been there with us, we are definitely going to reach out to you. So the same for clients. So same set of clients, you get a sustainable contract work and also litigation work as well. So you have a sustainable contract work with you, then litigation work as well you have. Okay, both the things you have. So you have your primary litigation practice going on. Apart from that, you're also earning some side money. Okay, but this all depends on how you position and upskill yourself. Okay, do this sound doable? Like, will you be able to, people who are in litigation, even the working professionals or law graduates and who are students who are still learning, will you be able to take out some time and start learning the skills and monetizing the skills to at least start earning extra income? Is this doable for you, some people, or not at all? You'll be able to take no time for the same. Okay. I think 25 people are saying yes. What about others? Is it doable for others as well? Upskilling is the key, correct. Someone is saying upskilling is the key, correct. Okay, many people are saying doable. Now for law students also, if you're a law student, the sooner you start doing work, the better opportunity you land in. You can earn in lakhs even before graduation. So see, I was saying again, for law students especially, they think that, you know, they are currently in law school, so it's very early to them to start their contract drafting career. But no, if you start on time, the better opportunities are going to come to you. Okay, and you can start earning much better money even before your graduation, and after that you have much more exposure. So you do not have to start with advanced skills. No one has to start with complex skills first. Start with basic stuff. Okay, start with basic stuff. By the time you graduate, you have a solid work experience and a network ready to hire you. Okay, because you already have a work experience, you have already built a freelancing experience, you have started working with clients, you have a practical exposure, so you already are very confident while sitting on interviews, plus you have something added to your CV. So when people are still struggling at your age, you already have you already have some solid work experience and a network that is ready to hire you. So you have to start in your law school itself. Okay, and we will help you in these things. Now, why I'm saying all these things? Because we are going to help you in these things. We are going to help you in draft, review, negotiate contracts from scratch. Okay, teach you how to use AI to do these things. So basically, AI is going to shorten your time, to save some time and make less mistakes when you're starting early. Okay, you can check your drafts and give you feedback, so that you do not fear while taking up real assignments from clients. So we will also give you some assignments, real world assignments, so that before working for clients you can actually practice, right? And practice makes it very perfect. Now also we are going to teach you how to connect with clients, how to outreach and price your service confidently, because it is a long way. When you have, first of all, you have to find a client, then once you have a client, how to quote services for your work that you are going to do for them, everything will be taught. We will also help you in legalese and English also, if that is a genuine concern for you. If you feel that legal English is difficult, because whenever you write certain things, it's difficult as compared to spoken English. So we are also going to help you in that regard. We vouch for this because we have seen this happen before our own eyes. Okay, so I just want to show you one example. So this is one of our learner. His name is Aditya. Okay, so he's our learner. He's the last learner only we had in our batch. So he was a third year law student. Aditya, who used our outreach lessons and actually got connected with a startup founder. Okay, he was in our 21-day community. You can see what he tried. He started doing cold emailing. He wrote some post also. So we also taught him how to build your public contract authority on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a very popular platform, right? So we are also going to guide you how you can optimize your LinkedIn, how you can write cold emails, so that potential recruiters actually notice you, that you exist, and you can do this work for them. Right, here's the link of Aditya. If you want, I can share the same with you. I'll share it later on the group itself. Okay, so your timeline as a law student would be, here you start, you first draft samples. Okay, first small earnings se start karo. Don't start with something complex. 15 to 25K, take 2 to 3 hours in a day. That's thoda hard work hai, but you have to do it for your better future. That's the first thing that you do. Now second thing what you are going to do is, by internship season, a real portfolio most applicants don't have. So you will have, during the internship season, you already have a lot of exposure that you have, the other people will not have. Also by graduation, you already have a solid work experience, you have some recommendations on LinkedIn, and you have interview ready skills. So you already have a very good structure ready before you are appearing for the main job. So while your batchmates are still sending blank CVs with no experience and all, you already have a very solid structure built for you, right? So this is the benefit. And if your goal is just job, drafted samples, okay, draft samples plus internships are what law firm and GCC interviews are actually going to test. This community is where this portfolio start today. Start building your portfolio so that you can actually use the skills and send it to the relevant potential recruiters. Now for in-house counsels, we are covering each and every sector. For in-house counsel and law firm associates, you might be stuck in your job right now because you're not expanding your knowledge beyond the industry you are working in. How many of you are here confident to work in contracts from say real estate, tech or healthcare? Anyone who is confident, who can draft these sort of contracts? I'm sure, like, if we have students, we also have some people who can actually work, who already have worked on some areas, and they might be confident in working in real estate, tech or healthcare. So Rosie is saying tech. Okay. Himanshu is saying no. Hahayat is saying real estate. Okay. Mehak is saying for real estate she can actually. Okay, great. Perfect.
మీరు కూడా
So see, if you are
మంచిగా
able to learn cross-sectoral and cross-border work, you can make that much needed switch. Okay. It also opens a gateway for you to work with international clients, law firms, and MNCs. And this is another amazing opportunity I want to tell you about is that everyone, that is for everyone here, be it fresher, okay, mid-level lawyer, a law firm associate, in-house counsel, or non-law people, whoever is there with us today. This is about Global Capacity Center, GCC, that I'm talking about. I'm saying this name GCC again and again. This is Global Capacity Center. How many of you actually know what GCC are? Any idea what GCC is?
ఇంత కలుపుకుంటే బట్టలు
Okay, many people are saying no. No idea what GCC are?
అప్పట్లో మన బట్టలు మొత్తం కింది
Anyone, any idea what exactly GCC is?
మన బట్టలు ఎట్లుంటుంది ఇప్పుడు అంటే షార్ట్ లో ఉంటుంది
Okay, let me explain. See, India already has 1700 plus global capacity centers. GCCs are set up by multinational corporations. For example, it's like a branch company. For example, Microsoft ka head office is in United States, right? But Hyderabad mein they have a branch office also, which is also going to develop tools, softwares, and help in growing the company and solving a particular problem. तो उनके branch office काफी सारे जगह हैं because it's a head company. तो ऐसे बहुत सारे इनको global capacity centers बोलते हैं. We call them that. So GCCs are set up by multinational corporations, big companies, to centralize and perform various businesses functions like IT, finance, HR, and analytics. Right? So there also do you have any idea that we have so many GCCs here in India also? 20% plus Fortune 500 companies now run legal and compliant teams just in India. We have so many GCCs teams in India. Thousands of in-house legal roles have already moved here. Contracting, compliance, privacy, investigation, legal operations, all these things are covered. Also, working with them gives you, a lot of benefit. GCC have a lot of good income they'll provide, higher than what domestic companies pay. A portfolio you can later switch on to. Work-life balance is there. You have a stable job, right? They pay you very much good amount. You don't have to work like working hours are not that aggressive, right? So it's very 9 to 5 for most of them, which is very nice. Work-life balance is also something many people aspire for, right? GCC in India, you can just see this data as well. GCC in India drive 10.4 million jobs, 30% higher pay, 2000 plus legal obligations. So data I am telling you is exactly there. So these are also your opportunities. Okay, so how many would you be interested in something like that, to work in GCCs as well? Have you any idea that apart from working in law firms and companies, GCCs can also be your potential, workplace? Yeah, many people are saying yes. And these are very big companies, guys, remember. So they pay much better money, right? And they have very good work-life balance, correct? So you have a good stability when you work there. Even if you're a non-law person, right? How many of you are non-law, by the way, here? I'm only discussing about, fresh graduates, law students, in-house counsels, law firms, and working professionals. How many of you are who are from non-law school? Sorry, who are from non-law background?
మొబైల్ యాప్ నుంచే కొట్టేస్తాం
Someone is an economics graduate, company secretary. Okay. We have few people who are from non-law background as well. Okay. See, what work they are doing from India is GCCs are basically reviewing and negotiating global commercial contracts, okay, running contract lifecycle management for dozens of countries, building legal playbooks, clause libraries, and knowledge systems. Okay, here are some agreements that you must know if you want to work in GCC. First is that you need to know how to draft a master service agreement, right, and statement of work, SaaS agreement, IP transfer, and licensing agreements, right? These things you need to know. Vendor onboarding and commercial contracts. These are certain contracts that we are also going to teach in this 21-day community, and these are, you can take a screenshot also. Like if you want to work in GCC, these are certain contracts that you should know. Okay, so if you want to work there, just take a screenshot quickly so that you know these companies are where you want to work in. How many these skills do you want to know? You want to learn these skills now that we are going to tell in this particular community? Okay, perfect. Now for non-law professionals also, as I can see, we have many non-law professionals as well here. If you are in any sort of revenue operation, people-facing roles, you would be often coming across contracts, be it HR, policies, employment agreements, simple vendor contracts, etc. Right? So even if you are able to learn contracts, your value in the organization itself increases. You might get better role salaries because of this particular skill set. And also, if you're already a CA, CS, CPA, you already are working with the client base that can give you contract review work. But one clear instruction is do not represent yourself as a lawyer, because for providing legal services, you need to be enrolled, you need to be a law graduate, so who can provide professional legal advice. If you wish to do that, please get a law degree. If you want to practice, those who are non-law professionals here, they need to take a law degree for practicing this. Right now you can give advice from a business standpoint of view. Okay, the good news is that you can master the practical skill of drafting contracts, which will be a rock solid foundation that makes an LLB far more useful once you have it, right? You can also work as paralegal both for domestic and international lawyers. So you all are you all more hopeful now about the future that you are going to have? I have just given you certain opportunities that you have right now. So do you think that you're more hopeful about the future, what all things are going to come across? Certain things. Okay, interesting. All of the set skill people want to learn and everything. Great, perfect. So I'm gonna quickly, tell you how this 21-day program is actually going to work before we, move into the core skill that we are going to learn, and then we are going to learn our first skill of the day. Let me quickly explain the structure of this program. Daily reading material and quizzes will be there. As I told you, every day you'll receive reading materials that you have to go through, right? Then we will have quizzes also for the same, so that you can at least have an understanding of what is going on, right? Then also, if you don't understand by a study material, we'll also share a video explainer to explain the same. Then all the material is being already uploaded in the drive. So if you see the WhatsApp description, all the material is already there. Okay, so you can just check the WhatsApp description there, and there you can see all the materials. Whatever we are sharing every day on everyday basis, we'll be updating the same. Okay, check if you miss anything, you can just go through and check that particular link, right? Also, live sessions. You have 9 live sessions in this 21-day community. So the first 5 of them will be in the first week. No recordings will be available. Many people in the chat was asking, like, do we have recordings? But we don't provide recordings. So make sure to join on time. Okay, so you also will be provided certificates if you have to, attend all the sessions to get that. The timings are in your calendar already. The calendar will also be updated in the WhatsApp description. Also, I'm sharing it here for people who have missed it on the group. It also, I'll just share it later on in the chat box only, the calendar. You have to see like what sessions are at what time. This calendar is going to help you. I've also shared the same in the group today itself. I hope you might have gone through the same. Also, these live sessions are important because here we teach you how to get clients along with live demos for review and drafting work. So free up your schedules on webinar days. There are only 9 webinars that you have to attend. So I really urge every one of you to please make sure to attend these sessions so that you can take maximum insights, maximum value from these 21 days. Also, you get a certificate upon attending at least 1 hour of every live session. As I told you, you will have to attend all the session to collect your certificates. Or here's one additional service we are providing, and I think some of you might have already received the same. So a mentor is going to call you, okay, and is going to create a personalized roadmap that is specific to your goal, income or international job. I think a bot might be calling you to explain you like what are the goals and challenges that you have in life, and based on that and the profiling form that you are filling, we are creating a roadmap for all of you. These services cost around 1,000 to 1,500 in the market, but we are giving it for free, those who have enrolled into the community. So 200 students on the first come first serve basis. So make sure that you receive your mentor call. I think callers might be calling you to give your roadmaps and explain it to you. So make sure that you receive all these calls, right? Also, one small announcement that before every session you will get a call from our webinar days to remind you to attend the sessions. Some of you are really requesting that we forget that when the session is, so we also do some calls to remind you that the session is at this time. So make sure to attend that session. It's an automated call, basically it's a bot call, so just pick and confirm that you are attending. That's it. Okay, so that at least we know who all are attending the session. Also, here is the agenda for the week. I'll quickly gonna run you through that. Today, you are going to learn about a very good agreement to start with. That is the influencer agreement to get clients and everything. Now, followed by a live demo also. That is, followed by a live session. That is a second webinar on terms and conditions and how to reach out to founders. Then thirdly, you are going to have a session on how to learn or how to list your first gig on Fiverr. Okay, many of you want to learn this. Then fourth session will be on when we give you a skill that your first client on Saturday. Okay, we are going to give you a skill to get your first client, and on Sunday we are going to go international clients as well. Additionally, we will share multiple resources on the drafting and monetization skills on the group as well. So just go through them. Okay, so are you all excited for all the sessions we are going to cover in the first week? Is it clear to everyone, by the way? Okay. Perfect. Everything is there on the calendar. Please check the group description. Calendar is there. We'll update everything. And reading material will also be updated. So even if you miss something, you can go through the link and you can check the reading material. Okay? Okay. All right. Everyone ready to learn a life-changing skill now? Now the orientation is done. You understand how the community works. What are your goals? Okay. How you can overcome that goals and achieve those, how you can achieve those goals. Now we are going to learn the life-changing skill that is actually going to help you. Are you excited to learn that? The core skill that you can actually implement in your real life world. Okay, perfect. Okay, so Narayani, would you like to take it from here?
Yes, thanks very much, Bhumika, for walking us through the opportunity that's here for us. So I think all of our learners can appreciate just what is the kind of value that we're about to offer you today and for the rest of the days. So starting off, I'm just gonna, let me quickly share my screen.
Are you able to share your screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, we are now going to learn about influencer agreements. This is the first contract type that we're going to be covering in this program. And there is actually a fantastic reason for that. The reason, of course, is this is the simplest agreement, we believe, that you can jump right into. There is no everyone here understands what essentially an influencer agreement does, right? Do we have an idea? Everyone in the chat? Yes, okay. So for the uninitiated, basically we all browse social media and we're aware that we're constantly looking at advertisements and sort of paid sort of promotions and brand deals. Our favorite influencers are, promoting things left and right. That's not happening in a vacuum, guys. That's happening behind the scenes. Is an influencer agreement that these influencers are signing with the brands. And we believe that this is the most straightforward thing to start with because we all understand the commercial mechanics of what is going on here in this transaction, right? We understand ki len den kya ho raha hai is transaction mein. So this is a massive growing market for this work. There is a massive growing market, right? So influencers, brands, marketing agencies, anyone involved in these deals needs a contract. Fair enough. And if you're a law firm associate, this is your gateway to bring new clients to your firm, right? And this is a very easy sort of entry point as most of these influencers, right? You're looking at influencers anywhere between up to 10K to, going up to 50, 100 and beyond. But starting out at the sort of nano influencer level, most of these influencers are just basically posting videos from their house, right? Like they have no idea what the legalese of this is. So this is just an untapped market that is waiting for you to, jump right into. And as you all are aware, media and entertainment law is, here to stay. And there's so much happening in the sector right now. So if you're an in-house counsel, you should absolutely be paying attention here as well. For law students, no better opportunity than to turn your social media time to earning potential. Why not? And non-law people as well. This is your opportunity to understand contracts from a legal angle as an easy one to begin with. And no legalese needed to start. It's very simple English. So yeah, your first contract, we want your first contract to prove to you that you can do this. And that's why we've chosen this for you. Now, how many of you have actually seen or drafted an influencer agreement before? In the chat, come on. No till date, no, never, not me, no, not seen. Brilliant, brilliant. So, great. then this is going to be a very fruitful session for you then. So, as I said, this is a legal contract between usually two, but sometimes more than two parties, and it can be structured in several ways, okay? Firstly, you could have, a direct, straightforward brand and influencer agreement. The brand contracts directly with the influencer. Fair enough? Then you could have an influencer marketing agency. They're usually managing multiple influencers and they will contract with the brand on behalf of the influencer, okay? And sometimes there could be a tripartite where it could be all of these three parties sort of entering into an agreement together. These are the three broad structures, if you will, in terms of what the parties are. Now, let's say your client is an influencer who got a contract from a beauty brand to market their, face cream. What could go wrong? Assume there is no proper agreement. What could go wrong? I want to hear from you guys. A lot. I agree, Rajat. Outdated product, payment issues, yes. Delay in payment, correct. Cream has side effects, fair enough, Meg. Payment, negative publicity, yes. Deepika. Payment disputes, correct. Yeah, so I think you guys are pretty much on point in the right direction.